starting this vlog and it's 7:30. It's a very late time to start a vlog, but I've decided to go out with my mum and Neil, and I didn't want to, I don't know, I just fancied vlogging. As you can see, I've got the car, so I'm not drinking, but I'm just going to go on the non-alcoholics, maybe a Red Bull. Sean is out with a few friends, and it's 7:30 at night, and I was like going to go home, and I just thought, you know what, my mum and Neil are out tonight, just at a few local pubs with a band and that on, and I just thought, I haven't seen them in a while, to the point where I can sit and have a good chat with them. Like, I've seen them in passing, but not like, you know, not like an actual moment spent with them. So I thought I would come out. I don't really know if I'm going to end up vlogging much. I tend not to when I go out, but I always tend to want to pick up the camera and at least turn the vlog on. So I'm not really sure, but I'm going to head to the first pub that they're in and go. I was just going to turn up at the pub that they're going to later, but luckily I rang Neil and asked where they were, because I was just going to turn up at the local that Neil goes to and just be like, hi, but they're not there yet. So that would have been really awkward, because I'd have been standing in a local full of men that I don't know, and women, but I probably would have felt really awkward. So good job I rang them. But yeah, I've just got here. I've also done my makeup today, and I've got a cute little outfit on, and I thought, you know what, I've not actually took advantage of this outfit. It hasn't been out, nobody's seen it. I mean, it's nothing extravagant. It's my brown New Balance, my leggings. I've got me, I don't know if you can see, but it's this like pattern top. I've got my nice necklace on, my chunky scarf, and then me kind of fake leather blazer from Cuptree. But I'm just feeling cutesy, autumnal, a bit cash. I did my makeup today, not sure why, because I didn't end up doing anything, but I've got this bag, which I've had for ages, from a charity shop. So you're going in it and I'm going in it, and we're going to go out and see what the vibes are. I don't think this pub's going to have any music on, and I do like a little bit of an atmosphere, especially when I'm not drinking. I feel like the atmosphere is everything. But the next place that they're going to has a live band on, I think, so that should be a bit better. So hopefully I can stick it out till then, because they'll only be here probably for one more drink, and then they'll be heading to the other pub. So we'll see. But anyway, let's go!
Your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, and now I did. It's your fault but mine, really fucked it up this time. I don't know what that really good. I kept the shot.
I'm so glad I went out, because actually that band that were playing, I've actually seen them perform at a wedding before, when I was doing a wedding for Every Frame Counts, and they were absolutely amazing. They're called the Arrival Band, and I really like the music and their vibes. Had a little chat to the musician Joe, the singer, and that was really nice. But I think I might go into town. This is the thing with like not drinking and having the freedom. Like, I've got my car now, and it's just not going to cost us anything. Well, it costs us me petrol, but like, it's not going to cost us like a taxi and that, to just head into town and meet Natalie. So she's in town with a friend Becca, and they're out on a night out, and I was like, you know what, I might just go and meet them for a drink, because I'll probably end up picking Sean up from town anyway. And obviously, when you have the freedom of the car, it just works out better. So I think I'm going to head into town now, meet Natalie, have a little nat hour here in Becca, and then probably end up picking Sean up, or if he's not ready to come home, I'll just head home myself if I want to come home earlier. But the thing is, with me and a sober night out, I can actually probably last longer than I can when I'm not drinking. I just seem to enjoy the vibes more, and I don't have the like drunk falling asleep atmosphere going over us. So I'm going to blast some Zara Larsson and head into town. guys, I'm in the range to grab something from the craft section, and I've just seen this for £79.99. It's like a Santa, but he's got a village within him, and I can't cope. I love it. And I let go. My heart's going pitter patter, pitter patter. Okay, this is actually rather high. I can touch the ceiling. This is high. I love it. And I feel like I'm a pop star coming out of the stage. You know when like pop stars do that like fancy thing and they come out the stage like that. This is what vibes I was getting on this table. Like a love song on the radio. You're probably thinking, Debbie, what the actual hell are you doing? What are you doing? I got a new table for the office, and let's just say I'm a bit amused by it. Alright? It's like an indoor ride and I'm loving it. We're going down, down, downtown, and I just can't believe my first love won't be around. And I'm like, baby, 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 oh, oh. I need to do a bit of revamping in the office, and let's just say I wondered how I had a bad back. That's probably how I had a bad back. This plasticky, cracked seat with no support is what I was sitting on for ages, hours a day, and I wondered how I had aches and pains. Alright, Demi. This is my new setup, and let's just say I'm absolutely just obsessed with it. Can I explain to you how comfortable this seat is? And you know what I absolutely love about it? It's got this cushion here which like pushes into your back, and it is so comfortable. It's like when I'm in Pilates and yoga and we'll have to do some of the moves and we'll put something under our back. This is what this is like for 24/7, and I absolutely love it. It gives us lower back relief, and honestly, I'm getting older. I need that. I need anything that's going to comfort the body so I don't get me aches and pains. It's got a mesh seating on it, which I absolutely love. One, I think looks really, really pretty. It's beige, it's gorgeous, but also for comfort, the mesh is just beautiful. To chair my new table, I decided to make the investment from FlexiSpot. Everything on the seat's fully adjustable. You can make it exactly to you and your liking. The arms, the height of the seat, the back, the headrest, like everything is fully adjustable. So it's going to be exactly what you want and need to support your body the best. If I was going to make an investment for the office, obviously I'm in here day in, day out. I wanted good quality pieces. But buying from FlexiSpot gives us that peace of mind, because they do offer a 60-day return policy if you're not happy with your items. And with this seat, I get a 5-year warranty. So I thought, yes, it's an investment, but honestly, like, I'm using these products day in, day out. I want something that's going to support us. I think, Demi, why did you get the standing desk? Well, for Christmas, I'm asking Sean for a walking pad. So I felt like if I got the standing desk, when I get the walking pad, it's going to be perfect. Obviously, I don't have it yet, because it's not being Christmas and Sandy hasn't been, so we're going to have to improvise. But no, because a lot of the time I'm going from here to there, from here to there, so to have it at standing height, it's just mint. Like, I can just be like do 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 do, and then obviously I've got my seat when I do want to sit down. And of course I want to live out my pop star dreams. That's the main reason I bought this desk, of course, because I want to be going up from the stage. Hello, hello. It holds up to 160 kg, so if you need to put heavy stuff on there, as you can see, it's lifted me in the air. It's going to lift what you need it to lift. What I really like about this is how sturdy it is. For something that moves up and down and goes a pretty height, I was scared that it was going to have like a wobble to it, and I was like, but is it actually going to be trustworthy? I'm absolutely buzzing because it is proper sturdy. There's no messy cables. As you can see, there's one cable going down there, but it's all really organised and neat. So if you are worried about cables or having cables from your desk, honestly, like, they're really tucked away and neat. This is what underneath the desk looks like. Everything's compact. Now, I went for this colour on the top. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the kind of wood look that it has. And then I've got the white feet on mine. Shall we do the satisfying peel? Put it up for us yesterday while I was out, and he said it was dead easy to put up, so he had no issues with that. But honestly, I just love it. It's super easy to move. You've got your up and down arrows. You also have 2 sections here, yeah, where you can have one for standing and one for sitting, so you can like sit it up. Also a little USB-C port in there as well. so I can have my phone on charge while I'm working. Handy dandy. I always want my phone on charge because I'm always bloody on it and it's always running out of battery. Absolutely buzzing with the new furniture that I got for the office though, and I feel like I'm really going to get use out of it. And I think my favourite features are the mechanism of the table going up and down, because I've never known anything like that. And especially when I get my walking pad off Sean for Christmas, because that's the main thing I want off him. Just because working from home, it is so hard for me to get my steps in. Like, I say this all the time, and obviously I do go out and about as much as I can, but obviously if I'm editing, if I'm able to edit or pack parcels while I'm walking, that's just going to give us extra steps that I want to get in throughout the day. They've got so many amazing products on their website, but the products that I opted for was the E7 Pro. That's the table that I opted for, and I love this one because it's got the individual motors in each leg, so it provides better stability as well as the heavy duty capacity, hence how you're seeing me going up to me ceiling on it. FlexiSpot provides all kinds of standing desks though. Lots of chairs and sofas to meet your demands. Pop the link for FlexiSpot in the description of this video, so have a look, browse their website and shop around and look at their full range of products that they have. Thank you so much to FlexiSpot for sponsoring a segment of this video, and thank you to you guys for watching my videos and always supporting us, because without yous I truly wouldn't get opportunities like this and to work with brands that I absolutely love. So I really appreciate your love and support. This morning I just had so much admin on my to-do list. I was like, right, I'm going to sit down and get it done, and I'm happy to say that I got most of it done. All my invoices for every frame count sent off. I did a few plans and content concepts for brands that I'm going to be working with and sent them off. Just overall, you know, when you just have personal admin, work admin, there was just loads I needed to get done. So I'm really glad that I got that done, because I don't know why, but it's like the smallest tasks. Obviously, like, the admin isn't a small task, but it's a task that I procrastinate all of the time. But when I do it, I don't find it that bad at all. So I'm like, why do I procrastinate it? Why don't I just get it done? But anyway, it's done now. So that's ticked off the list, which I'm so grateful for, because you know when it's just in the back of your head, it was one of them tasks that was in the back of my head for literally probably a week, and I was like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to get this done. I am absolutely sweating, so I basically decided that I had a parcel to post to InPost, and I was like, right, I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna walk, because I had done absolutely no steps today at all. I'd been in the house editing because I was like so behind, so I was like, right. So I started literally 10 minutes into the walk. I had Zara Larsson blasting. I was getting in the field, getting in the zone, and 10 minutes into the walk I seen a golden retriever puppy run past us, and it took us a few seconds to register, and I was like, that dog is not with the human, and I panicked. I took the headphones off and I just started sprinting after this dog. Obviously I didn't know its name, but I had a parcel with it, so I was like, and it was in a crinkly paper, so I was crinkling the paper like this, and I was going, come here pup, come here puppy, come here pup, trying to get its attention. And a few times it like lowered down and cowered as if it was like stopping, but then a big firework would go off because it's bonfire night, and it just sprinted again. And I tell you, I felt sick. I was crying at this point, because I was like, if I don't get a hold of this puppy, I was telling the cars on the main road to stop. There was a man on a bike, and I'm really sorry to this man on a bike, but I think you're a rude twat. I said, there's a puppy on the loose, and he went, yeah. And I went, can you try and grab it please? And he went, I'm scared of dogs. And I went, well, can I borrow your bike for 2 minutes just so I can grab this dog? And he was like, sorry guys, the adrenaline's still in us, like I can feel the adrenaline just like pumping around us, like. Anyway, so I said to this man, can I borrow this? And he was like, I need to get home. And I do understand that he might have had his own shit going on, but like, I couldn't run any faster than I was running, and I just couldn't catch this dog. And I was walking past the street, and these two Bens come out at the bottom of the street crying their eyes out, going, have you seen a dog? And I was like, right, it's their dog. I says, where's your mum and dad? The dad had had the dog out, and it had slipped its collar because it was scared of the fireworks. I said to the Bens, I know it's not really my place to say, but I did say, like, oh, you know, tell your dad in future not to walk the dog if there's fireworks, because they do get easily scared and they can run off. God, guys, the adrenaline's just in us, like, I just feel like still so shaken about it. I'm just waiting for a minute. So I says to these two kids who are crying their eyes out, I says, what's the dog's name? She was called Ruby. And I said, in future, like, tell your dad not to walk the dog if there's fireworks, just because they can get really scared and run away. And I just had images, and then the Ben started talking about if the dog had got hit by a car, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, no, we're gonna find her. Anyway, I'm not very maternal. I'm not around many kids in my life, so I didn't really know how to act for them either. And that sounds really stupid, how do you act for the kid, what you're on about, but like literally that's my reality. I'm always around adults. So anyway, so this woman come to the bottom of another street and said, has he lost a dog? And I said, the Bens have, yeah. And then she said, we've barricaded it in with 3 cars because it was running loose. Oh my god, the relief that I felt that dog had been got. So I took the kids to the car and the dog was in the back of their car in a little crate, and I am just so thankful that they got that dog. So then they lived in the same street as the kids and the dog, so they all went together, and I was like I never managed to capture the dog or anything, but you know, just like, I have never ran so fast in my life around the streets of, yeah, I don't run, I'm not a runner, like, I don't like running, but I tell you, I was fucking running the night to try and capture this dog. But anyway, it's a happy story in the end, but I feel like I'm just full of adrenaline and like, what the hell. Anyway, I'm trying to get my steps in, so I'm gonna blast more Zara Larson, but I just wanted to tell you my dilemmas of the night. Been out on my walk for over an hour, and you know what, like, it's really put into perspective. Wow guys, look at these fireworks. Think we're humans and we can communicate with each other like what bonfire night is, and even then you still get humans who are absolutely petrified. And I think if you've ever like been in the war or anything like that, it could bring back a lot of PTSD as well. Like, the sounds, I imagine, are very similar to war. Well, probably like worse if it's war, because you'll have bombs and everything, but like, the animals just don't know what it is, and we can't communicate with them what it is. And I just think tonight's giving us a right reality check as to like how much that I think bonfire night, like, is it really needed, or we can get fireworks without sound, and like the amount of animals that would put peace to. Like, my mum's dog Dolly is absolutely petrified of fireworks, and I just think we have other options these days, like soundless ones. Why aren't we using them, or more of them? Yeah, they're all over. Obviously it is bonfire night, so the thing is though, it's not even just one night, it's constant. Like, the last 3 weeks I've heard fireworks non-stop around home, and then obviously I know it'll go on for about another week after tonight, and I just think it's absolutely terrifying for the animals. Like, I really, really do. And I dread going on Facebook tonight to see the amount that have gone missing from home, like that Roxy, I think I said Ruby earlier, but I think her name was actually Roxy. And yeah, I'm just so glad she got reunited with the family, but that's not going to be everyone's story. Anyway, as you can see, I'm still out walking. I'm quite enjoying it. Obviously I like fireworks, I do like them, but I would sacrifice them for one night just for like either ones that don't make a sound or something like that, for the sanity of the animals, do you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm still out walking. I just wanted a little natter. How do I feel about the fact that it's November? Because I literally cannot believe how quick this year's gone. I feel like I get to a patch in the year where I'm like, the year's going a bit slow. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like for me, April, May drags a bit. I don't know why. And I know that's still quite early on in the year, but I feel like they're the months that drag. Then we'll get to June and my birthday. Summer flies by. And then I just feel like the winter, the cold months just fly. Anyway, that's my little rundown on how I feel the year runs. Let us know what yours is. Anyway, I thought I'm going to do some makeup, and I thought I would actually show you what I've been doing and using recently, because I took my own horn, I float my own boat. Are they both sayings, or have I made one of them up? I feel like they are both sayings I've heard. I didn't make them up, did I? People online and also in life have been complimenting my makeup a little bit more than usual, and I feel like I've been doing more or less the same thing. So I feel like the products are just clearly working. So I thought I would sit down and show you what I'm actually using at the minute while we'll have a little natter and a chat. You gotta do what you gotta do. I've gone back to starting with my eyelids. I just prefer to get something on the eyelids, and yeah, there's not a day that I'll do makeup where I don't put something on the eyelids, because if I don't, my eyelids will crease. Like, I'll get that, like if I just put foundation or concealer there, I'm going to get that crease. So I always try and do like a little bit of a eyeshadow look. Start with the eyelids always. I just feel like it gives, once I've just done my skincare, it gives my like skincare time to soak in. I can get the eyelids done, do the eyebrows, and then move on to my base, which I just feel like's working the best at the minute. Little drawer, and it is full of all my brushes and stuff, but not my sponge, because my sponge doesn't fit in there. So my sponge is in the makeup drawer, which is down here, which I'm just going to grab. My Clomana beauty sponge. I have a few of them because I bought a multi-pack when she was doing a deal on TikTok shop, and I'm really glad because I like them. But I'm still using this one. I don't feel like it's past its date yet. What do I think? Is that like disgusting? Does it need to go? But I feel like that's not, it's just got stains of like makeup on it, but it's not done yet. That one's not done. I have the mini ones as well. And these are perfect for under my eye, around my nose. So yeah, I use them. And then my brushes are a mix of Be Perfect Cosmetics. I love their brushes, and this one in particular. It's the BPF07. This is one of my favourite brushes that they do. And I feel like I use it for foundation. And although it's probably not, it doesn't look like your typical foundation brush, but it works really well with my foundation. But yeah, I've got a mix of brushes. I've got a few of the Be Perfect ones. This is like your flat base brush. This is Empress Body and Beauty brush. This one you can use for tan and that as well, but to be honest I haven't. I have I don't know where this brush is from. It's got no name on it, so it's probably just a cheap one. I have a few Real Techniques. This is the blusher brush that I use. I have this, which I really like, as my this is the Luxie. It's kind of worn off because I've had it for that long, but I feel like I got this in like a glossy box advent calendar a few years ago. But I like the shape and size of it, and this one's versatile. I use it for concealer, or like if I'm doing under eyes sometimes I use it for powder. It just gets a lot of use. I love this brush. It's quite unique shape and I've had it a while, and this is my Morphe A63 brush, and I use this for foundation quite a lot. But this one here is just got like a really nice shape to it, and I feel like it's really good. So I've got this. I've got this, which is by True You. It's a powder brush. So I just have a selection of brushes. I also have these little Doll Smash triangular like soft sponges, and I use these for concealer as well, and powder. But yeah, I just have a selection of stuff that I use as well. I'm going to get on to actually doing the makeup. Now, I haven't got any contacts in because I'm wanting to wear my little glasses. I love these little glasses at the minute, and I'm wanting to wear them today, so I haven't got my contacts in. So I'm a bit blind, so I need to go a bit closer to the camera. But I'm going to start with this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm going to start just by using this as a primer for my eye. One thing I've learned about brushes is always tab. If I drag, which I used to drag for a long time, it isn't going to give us the look I want, so I just pat. Honestly, like, I really don't like filming in-depth makeup videos. I've just never liked doing it. I feel like they're the worst to sit and edit and even just film, because I feel like, I don't know, like I just like to get on with my makeup and watch a YouTube video or something. So I feel like I'm just going to do this one, update you on what I'm usually doing, and then I don't have to do it for a while again. At the minute, I've been going into this Pixie by Petra palette quite a lot. There's a lot of colours there, so I feel like I've just been picking out different colours and just trying to not do the same every day, but also like there's a lot of selection in here and I really like it. So I always start with... if I can open it, I always start with this one in the corner here, which is kind of like a matte, it's kind of like a yellowy plain colour, which I use to as a powder really, and then I just pick up a few random colours. I think today we're going to try maybe this brown matte one here, but I really like the look of this one here as well, which is like a more orangey tone, and then I'm thinking of glitter today. I'm not usually a glitter girly, but I'm thinking of glitter, so let me just see what I come up with. Kind of base, and it stops my concealer creasing, so I always, and I like a light colour as the base just to like brighten up my eyes a bit, and I feel like it really does. Controlled brush is like something like this where it's like actually gonna pack product onto it more, and I'm gonna go with probably that like ambery colour. I always start by bringing it out here, just because I do really want that like lifted look on my eyes. Dabbing it but blowing it just so it's not too harsh. So I like to get it in the main places where I want it to sit, which for me is like a bit of the crease but not too much near the inner corner, and definitely out. Now sometimes I will push it up here as well, which I will wipe away later on, but I just feel like it gives us the lining of where I want it. We're bringing it in. This looks like honestly a mess when I'm doing it, but it's a trust the process moment. This is when I start to make it that bit more muted and subtle. And as you can see, we've got something going on, and then I'm just going to grab another brush, like a more packed one. This one here I'll do as grand. Nice champagne-y colour in here, so I'm going to try this one all over my eyelid like so. And then I'm going to go back with a fluffy brush, back in with, I need a brown, but all the browns in this are shimmer. So I'm just going to grab my Sigma Stephanie Lang palette and get this, no, actually I'm going to go this brown here, so it's a bit more muted. I like to do under here and stuff, but I obviously can't do it right now, so I'm going to move to my eyebrows. Eyebrows, the Be Perfect Indestructible Brow is the only gel that holds my brows, so I use this in combination with the Sunkissed Brow pencil. This is just from Home Bargains, but I find the colour and the actual work it does works for me. So I like to brush my brows up. I have the worst brows ever. Like, I hate my brows. I need to get something done with my brows desperately though, but you know, and I just keep putting it off because I'm like, I don't know what I want. And so I do start by putting a line here. Obviously this is not how I want the brow to start, so I will clean that up, but I just feel like that's the easiest way for me to guide it. And then I'm just going to start pulling all this up. Just going to go in and rub away the bits that's there. And yeah, I usually leave it something like this. If I try to draw them on anymore, they're gonna just not work for me in my face. So this is something that I've come up with that I feel like just makes them look better than they're normal, but it's not too much. Right, once I've done this, I'm gonna then clean up. I just start cleaning this bit here, and then I come in with a sharp little clean. Come back to that. Now I'm going to move on to my skin. I love glowy. I've always loved glowy for a long time. At the minute, I've got the Technique Pro Filter Multi-Use Complexion Enhancer. This is what gives us that glow underneath my foundation. So I lather this. Like, I've got the shade. I think this comes in shades. I've got the fair one. I'm a fair girl, you know. But I'm just gonna, the only thing is, I really don't like the smell of this. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only thing that I don't like about this product. But otherwise, it is lovely. And once it's on my skin, like, I cannot smell it all day. It's just when I'm applying it, it's got like a bit of a weird smell to me. Blend it all in. Sometimes I'll use the beauty blender. Sometimes I'll use this. It just depends what I'm feeling. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my favorite product. It's the Be Perfect Cosmetic Skin Fusion. This is their skincare infused skin tint. It's 08 natural medium. I've got the shade, sorry, 08 light to medium, natural beige. This is just, it's so basically, it's like the Arborian products that I used to use, but it's a much more affordable price range. And I do have a discount code because I am a Be Perfect ambassador, which is honestly such a huge life achievement. I can't believe it, because they're mint products and they're a mint brand to work with. So I'll leave my discount code on the screen now. This isn't an ad, but obviously I am an ambassador, so I have like an ongoing code with them. But this is just my holy grail. It is, I'll just show you, like, so get it off. I always put it on the back of my hand. Now, I used to be the person that would apply directly onto my face. Too much, less control. I always apply directly on my hand, and I don't use much at all. That's probably all I'm going to go for at the minute. If I want more, I can get more. And then I'm going to go in with my big sponge and just tap it on my hand, because I don't want too much going directly on my face. And then go, and as you can see, you've just got to pat this in, work it into your skin, but it just gives you that most gorgeous complexion. And I think what I love about it is knowing that it's skincare infused means throughout the day it's not just makeup sitting on my face, like, it's actually working as skincare as well. I'm gonna put this all over. I could do with a slightly lighter shade of this, to be completely honest, because I'm a really pale girl. So I think the next time I order, which is actually soon because I've not got much of that one left, I'm gonna get the lighter shade. Rest of the head. That is my base. It's the base that I've been loving and using for the longest time now. I also have a new powder as well. I've been trying out this one. It's Fenty Beauty. It's the universal like blotting powder, and it's a little bit like slightly pink toned. I've been trying it just because honestly I got sent it in PR and I was like, I'll give that a go. So I'm telling you now, because I'm really quick when I do this, I will put some of my concealer on the back of my hand, go in with this little thing, put it on, and then straight away get the powder on because I don't want it to crease. So this is my Be Perfect Full Impact Complete Coverage Concealer, and I've got L1 for the shade. I like a really light concealer under my eye. And I honestly feel like that looks just lovely. Once it's all pulled together as well, and I've got all the other colours on my face, I just feel like it looks great. But I quickly go in with that, get that done, and then I'm going to go in with the rest of my liquid products, which is going to be my contour. At the minute, I'm either using the Rare Beauty contour stick, or I'm going in with the Be Perfect bronzer, cream bronzer. I'm mixing between these two quite often. One day it's this, one day it's this. Today I think I'm fancying Rare Beauty. This is the Good Energy bronzer stick. I have used up a full one of these before, and then I asked for it again for my birthday just because I absolutely love the product. It's so creamy, it blends gorgeously, and it's a really just like lush formula. You can see this just blends lush, and I love the colour on my skin with the rest of the products that I use. I feel like it's just perfect. It's the Rare Beauty, this is the mini blush, but it's in the shade Happy. Honestly, I've had this ages and it lasts ages. Again, I go onto the back of my hand with it, just so I've got more control, and then I get a brush, usually one of the brushes like this, and then I'm just going to apply it on the apples of my cheeks. It's not the apples, is it? That's the apples there. This is more the, I don't know what the hell you'd call this bit, the other bit of my cheek. Okay, and then once that's done, I then go in with the powders. Palette that I just always go to, it's the Be Perfect shaded bronzer and powder, and it just looks like this. It's got the powder bronzer and the powder blush, and again, I just think these products work really well for me, and they're just an easy. So I get quite a fluffy brush, go in with the bronze first. So I always dab it off on my hand or something because I don't want too much on. With how the base is basically looking, I'm then going to go and do the rest of the eye that I want to do. So for me with the eye, it's always going back in with the brown shade. Actually, sometimes I will take a bit of the bronze, get this palette back out, because I will take a bit of that bronze just to kind of blend in as well, that onto the eyes, to make it all kind of a very similar colour scheme. Just very light with it though, and I'm just kind of going in and reblending. And then I do like to get a more compact brush again, go in with the bronze, and I like it under my eye just to give us that darker look. I usually just run it on my eye and then bring it right up like that. As you can see, that's the difference it makes. It's not huge, but I do like it. Once I have finished up the eye look and done what I want there, my eyelashes to do. So for my eyelashes, always got an eyelash curler, and I'm always using this. It's the Hayamish. I don't know how you pronounce the name of this, but it is the best mascara ever. I've been using it for a long time, and I think people say it's a tubing mascara, which honestly is the best type because they don't smudge. There we go, mascara's on. This goes away at this point. My Be Perfect Cosmetics, this is in Soulmate lipstick. It's a really light lipstick, which I think complements this shade really well. And I've got the Be Perfect Cosmetics Lip Library Ultra Shine Gloss in Obsession. Gold Mist and Spray, this is by Revolution, and yeah, really like it. I think for me, a spray is mainly just to set the makeup rather than like making it stay, because I don't think fixing sprays actually like make the makeup stay, to be honest, but I do feel like they really set it all in place and melt the powder and liquid products together. And then yeah, that is my finished look. I'm going to pop the glasses on because I can't see a thing, so hopefully it's gone the way that it usually does. That glowy basic look that I've been doing that I really like. My glasses are scruffy. I'm going to get the wipe for them. This is it nice and close up so you can see. I just feel like all the products that I've began using that have worked for this look are just products that melt together nice, they're easy to use. And you know, when you just find things that are easy to use, well, that is how I feel everything that I currently use is. But anyway, I've done this duty for a while now, so that is my current updated makeup. I just thought I would put it into this vlog just to give you a full rundown on it. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I like it. Gonna pop an outfit on now, but I love these glasses so much. Am I going to look back in years to come and think that these glasses are absolutely diabolical and like laugh? But at the minute, there's something about them that I just really like, the smaller little glasses. I'm not mad at them. I really like them. But I only like these glasses on when I'm done up. I feel like these glasses, when I haven't got my makeup and hair and that done and I'm not wearing a cute outfit, aren't a vibe. That's why I reach for my other ones. But when I'm done up, these are my favourite ones. It's perfume and body spray time, my favourite for clothes. I've just shoved this full zip. It's, well, yeah, I suppose it is a hoodie, but also kind of a cute hoodie. I got this in a charity shop, and then I just have my brown wide pants on. But body spray, I'm nearly at the end of this. I'm going to go in with it. It is the Frangipane Bouquet Story of Happiness. This is one of the products I got in Thailand that I'm still using up. So I'm just going to go in with that as my body spray. I just ate it. Perfume wise, I'm going to go in with this. It is the Pure XS perfume. I don't know. It's got like a snake on it. I actually don't know who this is from. I don't know where I got this, but it smells really nice. So ready.